Hey all, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm not allowed in the woods because of the fire ban. So, new adventure. Let's say there's a new adventure. I picked up a little something and it's a little ripper. As you guys know, I'm an avid motorcyclist and I've always wanted one of these. Behold. 2023 Honda GROM. Very stoked. Very stoked to have this. Been riding it for about a week. I'm a big boy, and big boys on little bikes don't go very fast, but this is an absolute ripper of a bike. Let's talk about it. Alright folks, first off, welcome back to the channel. Happy summer. As the little intro showed you, I got a new GROM, and this video right here that I'm just about to insert shows you that this wasn't a spur of the moment thing. I wanted a GROM for a long time. This video is from either 2 year or 3 year ago motorcycle shows, and I was sitting on it, drooling on it, and I'm a big boy, and this GROM is a lot of fun. Like, yeah, it's more fun than a motorcycle, and I do call this a motorcycle. It's not a scooter. It's a 5-speed, has a clutch, drives like a normal motorcycle, unlike any of the scooters you see, the Navis and Bergmans and all those sort of things. This is 125 cc's of pure fun, and as you can see, I'm in 4th gear, 6,500 of 10,000 RPM, and I'm just floating along at 80 kilometers an hour. So if you're a big boy and you want a GROM, get one, because really, you know, you're not going to go as fast as some little featherweight $120 teenager on one. But if you're an old big boy and you want to get a GROM, don't let being big hold you back, because if all you plan to do is run it on secondary highways, and that is not highway speed highways, that's sort of you know, 70-80 kilometer an hour. I don't know what that is in American, and I really don't care, but it's yeah, you can rip on these, and you can rip all day long. I have commuted back and forth to work for 1 full week, which is approximately, ooh, what's the math? Probably 60 kilometers away. And I take these secondary highways just like this, and just rip on it. It's a great way to get to warm yourself up to the day, because the apparent speed that you get on a little bike, like, you have to remember that I'm coming off a Hayabusa, I'm coming off a M109R, I'm coming off a Buell XB12SS, like big bikes, and this little 125C ripper is a pleasure, an absolute pleasure to ride. I absolutely love it, man. I can't describe the grins per mile. Oh, also, I did the math based on filling up the tank and then going back and forth to work twice, and then filling it up again to see how many miles a gallon this gets. Comment down below how many miles a gallon you think this gets if it's ripped hard, like wide open throttle, for 40 minutes straight. Yeah, okay, you ready? 92.8 miles to the gallon this thing gets. And I'd like to challenge anybody out there to have more fun at 92 miles a gallon, because I'm going to tell you the joy that this thing brings me. And again, I was super hesitant for a couple of years. I'm like, man, that thing will never haul my 250-pound ass around. But guess what? It does, and it's fun. It's a lot of fun, and it sort of fits me. It sort of fits me. I don't look like the big bear on a circus bike, although I do look big on a bike. I don't give a shit. I really don't care. So that's what you have to do if you're gonna ride a Grom, is throw all your fucks out the window, literally, because this is for you to have fun, and boy, oh boy, is it fun. I find that when you shift into fifth, because it is 5-speed, it'll lose momentum on hills, just because it's 125 cc's. All you gotta do is shift down, boom, you're back up around the power curve on it, and you're ready to rock and roll. I can go from my house all the way to work and not feel underpowered, if that's the proper verbiage for it. I don't feel underpowered, which is it's pretty awesome. Yeah, so we're up to a 50 zone, so I am going to turn around in this driveway and we're going to continue back. So, you guys ask, Brute Force Explorer, what are your first impressions on your new to you 2023 pretty mint, actually really mint, Honda Grom with Amazon exhaust? What else has got on it? Amazon exhaust, and that's pretty much it. Oh, it's got a tail tidy kit as well, and I'll show that on my walk around. What's your first impression? My first impression was, what did I get myself into? After I stopped screaming in joy because I was driving through the neighborhood of the gentleman, the very nice gentleman that I bought it from. His neighbors thought I was crazy because I was literally screaming inside my helmet in joy. It was so much fun. And guys, I have no reason to sell things to you. This is not that channel. I have no reason to say, hey, this Grom is the best thing since sliced bread, because I have no reason to. What I can tell you is the truth. It's a fucking awesome bike, and I can't even describe the joy that it gives me. This is the Atlantic Ocean, St. Margaret's Bay. Take a little bit of the view. I can't describe how much fun this bike is. Now let's talk about it segmentally. The clutch is smushy. It's smushy and very forgiving. Like I said, coming off of a Suzuki Hayabusa, where you pretty much have to be a bodybuilder in order to ride the clutch all day. This clutch is about, look, it's, I don't know, a 2 or 3 pound pull. Now, stock out of the box, this is not a wheelie machine because you have to get a stiffer spring clutch and blah blah blah. I don't plan on doing that with this bike. I don't. This is just a fun ripper, and yeah. So the clutch is really light, all day comfort. The levers, I'm going to be replacing them very soon. The mirrors, as you can see your elbows, and that's pretty much it. I have to bend over in a contorted position to see if anybody's behind me. We'll deal with that at a later date with potentially some bar end mirrors. Headlight, super duper bright, brighter than my V-Strong 650 that I'm currently riding as an ADV / commuting bike. Yeah, the dash. If you guys can see the dash here, it's full featured. It's got the typical fuel gauge. It's got a speedo, nice big fat tack, which you need. It's got a blinky light when you shift. It's got a shift light on it, and it tells you what gear you're in. What else we got? The body work, nice and clean. Gives you a little bit of protection down here. I've been riding in at 8 degrees Celsius, which is 2 degrees below my threshold of comfortable riding. But new bike, you got to man up, folks, and bundle up and get to work on your new bike. So that's what I've been doing. Even though it's the summer, it's a bit of a cold stretch. What else we got here? Wave to the motorcycle people. I wave to everybody on this. I usually wave to nobody, but you know, whatever. I gave you the beach tour of St. Margaret's Bay as well. There's a couple of cool beaches that we've been swimming at, snorkeling at. Good times. I'm having a great summer. Living. There's another beach. What else am I talking about? The pegs. Those pegs are too small. They're like this big, and I'm used to big ADV style bear claw pegs. These have to be replaced. They only permeate in past, I don't know, my third toe. So I got to get bigger pegs. I got big feet. I'm hanging off them. As you can see, it kind of sucks. So the pegs suck. I hear the stock exhaust is like a sewing machine. This is loud. I'm wearing silicone molded earplugs that are something crazy like 50 dB reducing, just because I have ear issues from many years of playing electric guitars, shooting guns, driving loud motorcycles. So I got to take care of what's left of my ears. So all I hear is a nice sort of droning growl come from this massive 125cc single cylinder motorcycle from heaven. Yeah. So the pipe is nice. I saw a comparison between a Delcovic or a Yoshimura pipe and the Amazon pipe. And the Amazon pipe won. So don't drop $1,000 Canadian on exhaust for this bike. As long as you're getting the full Amazon pipe, which is about $100 Canadian, go that route and see if you like it. It could be loud for some. As you can see, I'm having no problems keeping up with traffic on this. Very effortless. Yeah. What else do we have? The tires. I don't know if these are stock tires or not. I'll show you guys at the end. But I'm thinking beginning of next season, because I'm thinking the beginning of next season I'm going to swap over. I have not decided yet whether to go semi off-road with Kenda Big Blocks or get stick like glue street tires. that's all. I still got a bit to pay off on this. I got a really good deal on this. I got it for $3,040 Canadian for a 2023 Honda Grom, and it had 4,500 kilometers on it, and it like showroom condition. So yeah, I'm gonna sell a couple guitars, I think, to pay that off. So I'm not paying the man any interest on what I pulled out of the bank. One thing that absolutely sucks about this motorcycle is the seat. The seat is horrendous. Why Honda put a sport bike hard, and anybody that's owned a sport bike will know how hard a sport bike seat is. Like, I had a CBR 954RR, and it was literally like sitting on a leather covered piece of plywood, and that's what this is. My ass gets sore, like new guy in prison sore, and I don't know, I don't know what to do with it. I see options for seat covers. That's kind of not a guarantee that I'm going to do a couple loops around the rotary. A new seat cover is not a guarantee that your ass is going to be dealt with accordingly. There are aftermarket seats. Again, those aftermarket seats, they can be like $600-700 Canadian. I've had them on other motorcycles, and the cost-benefit analysis doesn't really pay off. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have in the past, I have undone the stapling around the edge on the bottom of the plastic housing of the seat, and shaved with a very sharp knife, shaved some of the foam out. But I think that just might make this more hard. I could make it more ergonomic, but it may make it more hard. So you asked me, Brute Force Explorer, what's your first impression? My first impression is this thing is a ripper. I'm just droning along in fifth right now, and I'm just having fun. Like, you know, I might go up and get a coffee kind of thing. Yeah, I love this bike. I love this bike. I'm a very instantaneous, I've been riding motorcycles for 30 years now, close to 30 years, and I know within an hour whether I'm going to keep this bike or not. Oh, insurance. Let's talk about insurance after that. So I am going to keep this bike, and I am going to take care of this bike. I bought 2 oil change kits, and it was just absolutely exorbitantly expensive. 2 quarts of oil, 2 filters, 2 crush washers, $77 Canadian plus tax, which is absolutely ludicrous. I try and support my local people, my local dealerships, but when you're charging $77 for 2 quarts of oil, 2 filters, and two crush washers, I'll be going online. Look at this idiot on a bike. So yeah, what was I going to say? I was going to say something, I forgot it. That's how quickly I forget things. Oh well, couldn't have been important. But this is whippy. Side to side cornering is it's nice. It's I don't know the tires yet, and I don't know how sticky they are, and I don't have frame sliders or anything on this, so I really don't want to push the limit, especially when my feet are hanging off the sides of the pegs, like I have tiptoes over the edge of a building. It's like the pegs. The pegs are absolutely horrendous. So yeah. So if you're a big guy watching this video, I'm going to clickbait video the title this, you know, can a big guy drive a Honda Grom, first impressions, blah blah blah, something like that, because all the cool kids clickbait the shit out of their YouTube videos. By the way, I don't know, love it. Listen to it. It's got such a beauty little tone to it, out of a $100 Amazon pipe. Sounds good. Doesn't sound good to me without big thick earplugs in, but that's neither here nor there. Another beautiful thing about this bike is how much it costs to fill up. You get down around 2 bars on the fuel gauge, and if you got like a $5 bill in your pocket, you're going away with a full tank. So that's $5. That's real $5. $5 Canadian. So yeah, yeah. The long and short of this is, if you're a big boy, don't be afraid to get one of these bikes. Now, if you plan on taking it on the highway, don't get one of these. It's not a highway bike. Even though I had this particular motorcycle, I went for a quick trip to Mexico on it, and I had it on secondary roads in Mexico doing 102 kilometers an hour, hauling a 250-pound guy with a backpack on. You know, what else can you ask for from a little ripper of a bike? It's man, I wish I had have gotten this years earlier. I'm not getting any younger. I should have done this earlier, and I'm super duper glad I did pull the trigger on this. I was a bit of a prick. I had a number in mind, and it was the number I actually spent, which was $3,000 Canadian, and I was lowballing Facebook Marketplace. I was lowballing Kijiji. I've probably been blocked by everybody, but really I don't give a shit. I got my bike at the price I wanted, so don't be afraid to be that asshole that lowballs, because you're gonna get your bike. You just do it enough. It's like those guys those incels in New York City that go around and ask 10,000 women to sleep with them a day, and they score maybe once or twice. Lowballing on Kijiji and Facebook Marketplace is the exact same thing. So don't be afraid to have a number in mind, and yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to pull over, and I'm gonna do a little once over and give you guys the grand tour of everything. And I'm just gonna find somewhere up here to pull over. Oh, it's so fun to rip on this bike. I just love it. And as you see, I'm following behind cars at secondary highway speed, which is, you know, 70, 80, and no problems whatsoever. So I'm going to pull over right up here, and we are going to do the once over, and that's it. I'll show you guys everything on the bike and everything that I plan to replace eventually. I was also given with the motorcycle, I was also given a large box of parts, all the stock parts, stock exhaust, stock fender. He even gave me a set of extra set of levers, which I'm going to put on. So let's do the once over. All right, so the first thing you're going to notice is how clean this is. When I picked up this bike, it was showroom. It was showroom clean, like shockingly clean. And I've driven it a week or so, and it is still showroom clean. So the tires it's got are 120 70/12s on the front, and what do we got here? 130 70/12s on the back. This is the this here is the Amazon exhaust with the fake carbon fiber. Absolute blaster of a headlight, real nice front fender. I've driven in a little bit of wet, and I didn't get wet, so that's good. The shocks, it's not a jumping bike, that's for sure. The rear is non-adjustable. You'd have to change the spring out, and the fronts, you could potentially change the weight of the shock oil. It has passenger pegs. Yeah, the passenger would have to be about 40 pounds for me not to max this out. Therefore, yeah, no passengers on this bike, so I may just remove the pegs. I don't know why. It's got the tail tidy kit, which is nice. Otherwise, you have the rear fender that comes way down here, and it's got these what they call rear view mirrors, but they're like elbow admiring devices, I guess. People, yeah, you can ask me, Brute Force Explorer, would you buy another one of these if you could? Yes, I would. If this thing got stolen and I got an insurance check, I'd be right back at I wouldn't get it at the dealership because they have those absolutely crazy dealership fees. So buy used if you can. There are videos online on how to buy a used Grom, what to look for. I would personally, if there's a stunt cage on it, absolutely avoid it. If it looks like it was dropped, absolutely avoid it. Check the oil, you know, do the things you normally do. Oh, the brakes on this are really good too, which is really surprising because, well, it's got disc rear, single disc front. Yeah, anyway, so gonna be more videos. I'll do some tech videos, oil change videos, lever replacement videos, bar end mirror videos. Anything I'm replacing, I'm going to do a video. So like, share, subscribe. I'm back, bitches.